How are you? How's it going? You there? Been a minute. How are you doing? Yeah, the mic's still working. Okay, good. How's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm doing a lot better. Apparently I had like the flu. That's why I was coughing all the time. Still got a couple coughs in me, but it's all good. Hey, Sean. Long time no see, Sean. I've been binging How to Make Everything channel to like understand the economy and trade of my D&D world. Kind of trying to base it off roughly like early Iron Age, late Bronze Age. So trying to understand how things are made and the materials needed for that. Really, I'm making notes. Really good. One of these streams, I'm gonna break that stuff down, what I've written down, because it's really cool. It's like super unnecessary to run the game. Like it would only come up if players like really want to get nitty gritty and survival and like homestead stuff. But as a DM and a world builder, it's like good foundation to like bury your head in and understand how trade and things are made. Top cam is wiggling like this. The top cam is mounted to the backboard of the desk, so if I do anything on here, it does send the vibration up. It's a kind of a janky rig, I'm not gonna lie, but it really works. I have limited space, so that's why I left it to be janky. So yeah, I didn't stream on Tuesday. And then I said I was going to stream on Wednesday, and I didn't stream on Wednesday. Let me explain. So, Son of a Dungeon is coming out now. And on Wednesdays, I do a creator commentary live stream with the guys watching the episode live on the website, corridordigital.com. And it was miscommunicated to me when pickup shots were needed on Tuesday. I was like, oh, it's needed on Tuesday. We have to show up Tuesday morning. Okay, cool. So I won't stream Tuesday. I'll stream Wednesday since we'll show up super early for live stream on Wednesday. And I can go home and live stream this. Then the day of Tuesday, it's confirmed that, oh no, pickup's at 2 p.m. on Tuesday. So I could have live streamed Tuesday. And live stream on Wednesday for the website is like 11. So I wouldn't be able to hit the live stream schedule for this show. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to not stress. I'm going to be like, this was a scheduling error. Sucks. The number one thing I really was aiming for was not to mess up my schedule, but oh well. I'll just stream today. What's my status with Corridor at the moment? Full-time employee as showrunner, part-time? My status with Corridor Digital is the exact same as it was prior, but with respect to Fables. So, because of lockdown, Parsec is a thing that we're able to use as like remote access to computers and working from home. I essentially have I have the exact same contract as I used to prior to leaving. The difference in the contract, which was very nuanced, was with respect of Fables and the respect of Son of a Dungeon being essentially the same genre of content. Respecting the IP and respecting the projects as a whole, as a creator and showrunner of Son of a Dungeon, things that I learned through the skill and the trade of how to make a better D&D show, I can apply on both sides and not have any legal repercussions. But branding, assets, and stuff need to be respected. That's really the difference in my contract. I was offered full-time employee. I said no because I wanted to work from home a few days a week so I can do stuff like this. Full-time, I have to be in, Monday through Friday, classic 5 to 9, which is, expected. It's normal. I wanted to produce more of this show too during the week because I'm not in a place where I can just like, hey, every Saturday let's pump out content nonstop for Fables. Not there yet. But yeah, my relationship with Corridor is pretty much the same, just with respect to Fables. Oh, and I don't get paid through the YouTube ad revenue anymore. I get paid through the success of Son of a Dungeon and the website. Yeah, it's pretty much a nice blend of respect, hobbies, activities, and work. What's great about season 2 of Son of a Dungeon is I have a small team, smaller than desired for most big shows, but it's bigger than season 1. And that allows me to do this live stream. So like Austin on Tuesdays and whatnot. If it's a day that I'm live streaming this or a day that I'm recording a Fables game, Austin is in the office working and like finishing up some things that like I need to pass the buck off. So it's like, hey, double check the exports. Oh, it needs to be re-exported. Hey, let's pick up the phone and talk about that stuff while I'm dumping footage or editing or shooting stuff. Small stuff like that. And that helps. That allows me to do this. Is there anything from Son of a Dungeon I would like to bring over to Fables? Yeah, actually. There's so much learning that's happening. Like, there's a lot of wobbly in the screen. Sorry, I'm leaning on the table. Yeah, big things I learned is because I have bigger space for Son of a Dungeon, I'm able to like look at the nuances of lighting, right? In the editing of Son of a Dungeon, editing for Son of a Dungeon is very aggressive compared to like Fables. Fables is very lean back, mostly because of desired style. I want Fables to be a little bit more relaxed, and Son of a Dungeon's meant to be a lot more aggressive and engaging. Different audience, different expectations, right? Different product. Sound mixing from Son of a Dungeon, I learned how to departmentalize the needs of the sound design. Because I was figuring it out during Fables, and I was able to like hyper double down in Son of a Dungeon Season 1, and then confirm in Son of a Dungeon Season 2 and later Fables. Which then the goal is to bring that over to Fables and do it more often. Editing wise, I learned I really don't want to keep the initiative count in the games. It's really great when the DM goes roll initiative, hard cut to the first person's turn. It's really great. And then you can see in Egypt's Fire where I applied that. And then on top of that, I edit out when someone goes, great, that's your turn. So it's now your turn. I cut that out, that little bit of time. And as a viewer, you go from turn to turn to turn to turn, action to action to action, kind of like a movie. And it forces you to be more engaged. And I really like that for combat. For roleplay stuff, I think I'm way more like, hey, whenever I can just be in like the picture-in-picture and just sit back and relax, I enjoy that as a viewer. Maybe occasionally cutting around once in a while, but I like sitting back. Anything from Sode I would like to bring over to Fables. If I had another editor on Fables, I think I would bring over a few more of the motion graphic assets. Such as, if you're a viewer of Season 2, you can see it in Episode 1 on Corridor Crew YouTube channel if you're not on the website, is we have a dice rolling graphic. And it brings, like, the dice cam into the forefront. I really like it. But adding that and doing the sound design for that, it's not hard, but it is its own, like, pass through the edit. And because each roll is timed differently, each sound design is timed slightly different. I really like I want to play more with minis. I want to play more with a PTZ camera. Lighting isn't perfect on either show. It just isn't. I'm limited on space, budget, and time across the board. Something that I am going to apply to Season 3 kind of a dungeon, and something not in Season 3 of Fables of Refuge, because Season 3 of Fables of Refuge is just quickly set up. That's the priority. But once Fables has larger space and more of like a setup 24 hours a day thing, I'm going to apply this to Fables, is thinking more in the inverse square law when it comes to lighting. Like get the light right here, right off camera, with a microphone right here, right off camera, and it's always built. It's always locked in. So, and you don't need that bright of a light because you're so close to the subject, and it diffuses the spill onto the background and the environment, which then helps you spend more time designing the background and having more fun lighting in the background, which is something overall I want to do, is play with colors in the background. We had it set up for Fables. I have cheap DMX lights. I had the switcher, I had Elgato all set up. And then an electrician showed up to fix a light switch, and he kept flipping the breaker, and he blew out my lights. It's super frustrating. This is not my drinking cup. This is my paint water cup. Hey, Kobe. Maniac. Yeah, the goal is, we talked to our property manager. We're waiting for a 1-bedroom to open up in the building, so we can move our sleeping arrangement into 1 bed, and then we can cut the living room in half, and then one half of the living room is a D&D set 24/7. it takes me a couple hours to set up the D&D table or the arrangement for Fables, and then it takes 2 to 3 hours to play, and then another 2 hours to tear down. So that's 4 hours of setup for about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. If we're only doing one episode. If we're doing 2 episodes, a setup time is a little bit more worth it. But if I had the D&D stuff all set up all the time, then it's like, hey, maybe I can pick up more hours at Corridor working 9 to 5, which means I can take full employee, get health benefits and all stuff like that, which I've never had health insurance. Get that. And then, hey, after work, let's play Fables. And the AC that we installed has been making the recent games so much more comfortable. Obviously. Of course, playing in AC is way better. But if the whole setup was more built, we'd be able to live stream the raw game to the Discord for backers. And then the edit version would come out. The goal would be probably 2 to 3 weeks later. That would be an ideal like turnaround system. And then plus these streams. I think that would be a good like momentum on the channel. And as long as I can keep coming up with homebrew ideas or reasons to talk about D&D, I can keep making those little small talking head videos. But yeah, that's all stuff that's floating around my brain. I'm really just waiting for a space to open up that's in the budget. Supposedly the 1 bedrooms will be definitely in our budget, so that's what and it's in the same building, so we don't have to reapply or worry about our credit or anything like that. We just a couple more $100 a month. Which is a lot. But the channel can pay for that. That couple extra $100. If it means being able to play essentially D&D whenever, stream it to the backers whenever, and then pump out an edit with it like about a month later, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth an extra couple $100 a month. Oh, that's great, Maniac. Did you order the windmill? So, hey, my watch is about to die. Hang on. That tan line. Alright, so the name of this video is my Popsicle 60 foot by 60 foot room terrain. So we're going to transition to that. That's this boy right here. 60 foot, but that's only like 12 inches. Well, 12 times 5 for D&D. That's 60 feet. This is a good medium-sized room for most encounters. You'd think, oh no, a medium-sized room might be small. Well, once you start putting stuff into a 60 foot by 60 foot room, the space starts getting really tight. I would say, based off so far my experience, 12 inches is a good medium room. And then I would say 8 inches is a good small room. Then I think, I don't know. I think that's the basics that I've learned is 12 inches being the good go-to size. So we started with a piece of craft board, and now we just gotta clean off the edges of the popsicle stick. We're gonna do that with this guy. I can't get the bite because something's in the way. Yeah, it won't bite. Okay. I have to go old-fashioned. Let's say you have $1 billion and you buy a $2 coffee for $4. You'd actually have only $500 million because of the double charge. I mean, yeah. It is ripping a bit more than I would like. This is where like a bandsaw and stuff would come in handy. Not even a bandsaw. What's the tool I'm thinking of? Not rotary. Grinder. Is it rotary? Look at that. If I do it from this side... Dilemma. Dang. Yeah, I don't have the right tool for the best job. I got an idea. Start from both sides. Oh, it's way easier on this side if I just go full ham on it. An ultrasonic cutter. I want to cut that. One more. Ooh, look at that. Made that cut. These. Fine. The bottom. It's a square. Success. I'm gonna start the sanding process. Can the mic pick up the sanding? Ooh, how dare I? We're starting with 60 grit. Much rougher. Grabs the big stuff. Making that 60 foot by 60 foot Popsicle floor, Dungeons and Dragons. With wooden terrain. Then the base we can put magnets. We got some bigger gaps going on here that I think I need to focus on soon. Enrique, hope you're doing well. We're gonna go against the grain. Grit to Hey Mose, how's it going? Brian? Yeah, so how I stuck the popsicle sticks was actually glue gun. The reason why I picked hot glue versus like super glue or something like that is while I was putting them down, I'm able to grab my heat gun and squeeze them in groups more and more and really try to avoid gaps or like really big poor alignment. But, you know, can't fix them all. You can see some good gaps going on, which kind of adds some charm to it. Hey Smits. Perfect to prepare sushi, huh? does that sound? You know what movie I just got done watching? Page Master. Haven't seen it in years. Such a long time. The VFX absolutely do not hold up, but the movie's amazing. The writing of the music is so good. Page Master. The first 10 minutes is slow and rough. It really is. It's like old school filmmaking. It's just meant to set up, you know, the character conflict. That's all it does. It does it really slowly, but it does it again and again for the first 10 minutes. And then once you get to the library, the writing just picks up and gets so interesting and so well thought of. And then the rest of the movie moves like a freaking bullet train. Mostly because it's for kids. And then the ending, they slow it back down, but it's much tighter because it's the ending. No need to set up, it's just showing the reward of the adventure. It's to rent for Rent HD, it's like $3 on YouTube. We'll still do some sanding this direction. I think when I was a kid, I watched Page Master on VHS over and over until the VHS broke. I was getting such amazing flashbacks while watching that movie. And I was blown away what I could see now as an adult watching it. Generate. I'm happy that the videos got you into D&D. What do you mean you don't know where to start as a beginner? If you could elaborate, I can maybe help. The new Willow series, I'm excited. I never really watched the old Willow movie. I think I did watch it, but I was like super young and I was like, like any kid. Definitely gotta rewatch it. I'll probably love it as an adult. But the trailer for the new one is such good quotes, such good one-liners. Dinotopia. Thank you, Maniac. My mom collected VHSs, so I had a lot. Oh, hi, Celine. I keep forgetting, is it Celine or Selena? I want to be right about something. Dinotopia. That reminds me of another VHS my mom had. It was these, not archaeologists. I think they were just like animal protection adventurers. Like it was a man and a woman going out in the woods of like like South American jungles or Africa. I can't remember really. It's in a jungle. And they find a young bronchosaurus. This takes place in 1990. Like the story takes place in 1990. They find a bronchosaurus. I don't remember much about the movie. I just remember that it was so interesting and so beautiful. And I gotta find the movie again so that I can watch it and like watch how it didn't age. I probably will love it even more now. Alright, back to the wood. Need some water. Meant. You didn't see it, so it doesn't matter. Something happened off camera. No, it didn't. Trying to get the outlet in, but it's so dark you can't tell which side's the big side. I left my brushes out. That's not good. Thankfully, I buy cheap brushes in packs. Alright, so we're going to start staining this. We're going to stain it with flesh wash. Now, yeah, okay. But, yeah. Now, I would say, if I wasn't making just a generic wood floor that I can use whenever, right? And this was a specific boss room, I would, I'd probably add some like green and reds in different spots and just really make it fantastical. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that anyway. I'm making this up as I go, guys. So it's like in Underworld. So Selena? Yeah, it would be Selena. Or am I misremembering everything in my brain? Celine. Okay. I knew it. I called it. I'm right. It's like I don't need help. Thank you. Sneaky. Mortal Gaming. Someday you'll be immortal. Like the Greek god. No, not Greek god. Dude, my brain's going like 1,000 different places right now. I really could see where it doesn't stick when I angle it. Greek goddess of the moon. Ha! I knew it was a god. Ha! So smart. So clever. I'm not that smart or clever. Thank you. Thank you most. Really well appreciated. Let this dry a little bit, and then we'll start the next coat of sanding. Oh, thank you, Kobe. Yeah, once you kind of learn how to age things, kind of just like enjoy doing it. Yeah, so sanding will take off some of the stain that I just did, but the point is to make it then, with that sanding, make it look worn, and then I'll put another coat of stain on top of that, potentially a different color or a lighter tone, and then it kind of just has a little bit more of a blend to it. Like the one you bought a cop headlight, like the thing that goes on the window. Cop's just like, hey, what are you doing? Walking? Keep walking. Alright, so we have the lighter grit. 150. Maybe you just need a bigger monitor. I'll just do one side for now so you guys can see the before and after. There we go. So a little bit more age happening to the wood. Dark skin. Hey! Using those emojis. Look at you. Ristic, how are you? Dark skin. I'm doing alright, doing a lot better. Cough has gone away. Yes, it has. I've coughed like once a day now. Once a day is way better than 25 times a day. Sharp. I think that's okay. Have some strong tone. It's essentially dark brown, even though it just came out really weird. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna use that badge. Gross. Ooh, there's a little ball in it. That came out well. So I think I'm going to vignette this a bit. I think in the center it's the most graphic, so I'm going to make it darker. Is that how it should work? No, traffic usually makes it brighter. That means darkness would actually live around the edges, making a vignette. Versus a negative vignette. Am I right? I feel like I'm right. Yeah, the darkest part of your floor is always the corners, because no one walks it. You don't have to worry about vignetting when you're making circle rooms. It's already on vignette. Further in. Oh, hi, mister.
Bring him to the stream.
Oh, big boy. Hi. Mister. What are you looking at? Yeah? What is it? What is it? Good boy. Okay. I've got things to do with my hands. No? Can't put you down? That's my foreman. Always making sure I'm sticking to my job. Paying the bills, buying the gravy. Now we need to dirty this up because it looks way too like perfect. Professor Snape? Yep. Hey, Matthew. We're in the middle of shooting Fables of Refuge, actually. I'm hoping that Season 3 drops before Christmas. That's my hope. That's my plan. And then we pick up Season 4, like, right after. Yeah, just getting the schedule to shoot and then making sure we have the time to edit. That's really the only barriers. Green really doesn't do much. Plus some blue. Ooh, blue's gonna do a lot. Holy cow. I can sneak some blue into the corners, really make it dark. More green in there.
Green really is struggling to pop. Right? Now let's put some red. Black in there. This one's gonna do a lot. I'm gonna be very careful. But it's not that bad. It actually works really great for the edge. Try to soften up the edges. This piece of wood is loose. What does most to please the algorithm? Views, likes, comments? Likes and comments do a lot. And it's not just like, oh, hey, this video is great. It's actually characters in the comments. And like characters that make sense. So full-fledged sentences, conversations, that actually helps the algorithm a lot. Because it's telling it, oh, this video is being very engaging with people and keeping them on the platform. Likes do a lot because likes don't help the algorithm as much as it tells people that other people have enjoyed the video at a first glance. And then views are helpful in telling people that a lot of people have watched it, but what helps the creator is watch time. How long of the video did you watch? Did you skip anything? Skipping actually hurts a video. I don't think watching at 2 times speeds hurts anything. But watching more of the video, liking the video, and like full-fledged comments, not like tweets. It's almost it rewards blogging comments more than it does tweet comments, which is asking a lot out of somebody on YouTube. It really does, but it really rewards the creator that way. Another way to reward creators more, this is not a pitch, but signing up for YouTube Premium, your view, let's analyze this. Let's say a normal view, if you're not premium, your view on a video is worth 0.001 cents. Okay? It stacks up being really bad. If you're a YouTube Premium viewer, but before I go there, if you're just a normal viewer, 0.001 cents. That's your view. Now, that depends on how long of the video did you watch. Did you thumbs up? Did you engage with the comment? Did the creator comment back to you? Did you comment back to the creator? That pushes that 0.001 cents to like maybe 0.01, right? It moves it up a digit because your view is more valued because you were more engaged. Now, if you're YouTube Premium, you skip the ads, but your view, the dollars that you spend per month on your account as a YouTube Premium, actually directly goes to YouTubers that you watch. So your view, rather than being worth 0.001 cents or whatever it is, it's actually worth 0.1. And then, if you like it, you watch all of it, you comment, and you engage with the video, your 0.1 cents becomes a cent. Like a tangible penny. That's crazy. How much your view is valued more to creators when you pay for the platform and you skip ads that way. It's one of the main reasons why, other than fuck ads, is the main reason why I went to YouTube Premium. Is like, I don't want ads, and I would rather have my view be worth more for the people I like watching. And in the analytics, we can see, creators can see the different views, normal views versus premium views. I think on average, 10% of the views are premium, but that 10% is worth almost just as much in monetary value as normal viewers. Crazy. And then YouTube Premium, another great add-on, is you get to listen to videos in the background. Turn your phone off, or just go to another app and write something down while you're listening to something. So great. Another way to perceive the algorithm is a little bit like next level thinking. Is I have a good analogy to help. You may not know this, but you could understand this. Is how a police officer or a soldier has to be really good at profiling a target. Does that make sense? Stereotypes are involved, archetypes, wardrobes, activities, mannerisms, all that help. But law enforcement have to profile targets so they can filter down like who could be a suspect. That makes sense, right? Super chats. Oh my gosh, super chats go so far. Like, I'm blown away. I was talking to Markiplier. I'm not gonna say anything about his money, but the super chats that he gets goes a long way in keeping his channel alive and healthy. It is phenomenal, and it allows him to help pay his editors. I don't want to talk about someone else's money, but that's something, he helped me learn some of that stuff. But so law enforcement has to learn how to learn how to profile people to be better at guessing who a potential suspect is. And so the algorithm, oh, thank you, Flaristic. We got derailed. Profiling, there it is. So when you release videos on YouTube, oh, Kobe, thank you. Yes, it does help. So super chats on live chats, whether it premieres or live streams, supposedly, and I don't have a confirmation, I'm still learning about this, actually help spread the live stream and the premieres. The reason for that is a percentage of your donation in the super chat does go straight to YouTube. And then it's close to half. It's a little bit leaning to YouTube, but it's close to half. So YouTube's making money off of your donations in super chat. And so it's the creator. So to reward the creator and to get more money out of more viewers, the more super chats that happen help spread the live stream further. I'm still confirming that, but supposedly that's a thing. Now, the profiling, this is a thing. Absolutely how the algorithm works. When you make videos, if I make only crafting videos, then YouTube will profile the people that are watching my video. It's going to start as a small profile. And then the more I make, and the more I'm consistent with topic, the words used, the tags, and all the stuff, everything, the more that profile grows around that general targeted area and that profile of viewer. And from there, that is the more guarantee of views. Now, if I start making D&D tip videos, I'm profiling these people now. Completely different profile, smaller pool. I have to do that more consistently to grow that pool more and more. So yeah, that's kind of how the algorithm works. It builds profile, and eventually, that just those two pools become one super pool, and it's just like, oh, the channel covers a little bit of both. Yeah, that's generally how the algorithm works. So but also if you're delivering content that people who are subscribed to your channel aren't watching, that hurts your channel too. So when the channel started, I got a big push from Corridor, like, hey, go support C Mike. A lot of people came, they watched, it unlocked monetized real quick, it was great, helps the channel a lot. But now that a lot of the viewers from Corridor don't watch Fables, they were like, oh, this is Carmichael's other thing, right? The profile is now shrinking and moving and redefining who the viewer of the channel is. And the more I live stream, the more I upload little tip videos, the more I upload the gaming series, the more I upload the shorts, the more I post stories on the channel, the more it helps that profile and define who the channel is. Or the audience of the channel is. Laristic, you're too kind and you're amazing. Allie just unlocked monetization, which was awesome, and the earning is different. The financial value of the channels are different, mostly because Fables pumps out much longer videos, so per minute Fables is more valuable financially. So like 300 views on a stream here means something different on this channel than a 300 views on the same length of a stream on Allie's channel. Allie does have a channel, Allie's Reading Corner, where Allie reads books, reacts to portions of the books, goes deep dives in the reading experience and what the books are. It's really awesome. And sometimes videos don't pop off right away, and they kind of curve to camera. Sometimes a video gets a little of the main views and then plateaus, right? That's usually because YouTube's algorithm on the profile missed the target. And then if it does find its target, you just get that bump up because it found a group of people that really liked it, and now the algorithm will go, okay, so that's part of the profile for these videos. It's kind of wild, and you're like breaking all that stuff down. And then at the end of the day, what matters is you make good content. Content that people enjoy, want to see, and you try to deliver it as often as you can. And you make titles and thumbnails that are slightly clickbaity, just enough to get an emotional, like, out of you. And then you can click and watch. John, try doing that in private window or incognito mode. Then see when it comes up. That's the thing to learn. But that's pretty cool that we come up right away for you. That is kind of cool. The channel is number-wise more or less staying the same when you look at subscribers. But what I see is people unsubscribing and then new people coming in subscribing. So it's kind of just like slowly replacing the profile of the viewership on the channel. Financially, once I started doing these streams twice a week, I saw a big uptick on the income on the channel. Not a lot. It's an uptick. It's enough to go, oh, for the health of the channel, I should be doing these live streams, and I need to make sure I enjoy them and find a way to enjoy them and make sure that they're enjoying for you to watch. Funny how when money talks, people listen. Ship of Thesis subscribers. I think it's the devil's advocate of like, I'm super thankful that the big push happened in the beginning of the channel, which unlocked monetization and which monetization, the value of that to me is motivation, right? It's not like, ooh, I'm making money. No, it's like, can that money go to making better content? Can I have fun with that money? Like, can I get more minis? Can I make stuff? Can I make better content? This is the stuff I want to do. Eventually, I hope the channel makes enough money that I can pay an editor. This is kind of the thing I've always been saying. And then I can pump out Fables content way faster, which then feeds the algorithm and improves it more. Most of the editors I've ever helped me on the channel have been for free, and I'm super thankful for their time, but then, they get a good editing job and they gotta move on. And I'm like, great. I'm happy to have helped. But now I gotta do more work. Yeah, I'm super thankful of the push, but then it's a bummer that the expectation of the channel for those early subscribers were not met right away. And then now they don't watch. And because they're not watching, even though they're subscribed, it's less likely for me to pop up in their subscription feed, which is super, essentially ghosting on them. And that's what the algorithm does. You're not likely to watch it, even though you're subscribed, then you're probably not going to get it anyway. I hate ghosts. Ooh. I was not expecting a deep dive in the algorithm conversation today. Yeah, at the end of the day, knowing how the algorithm works helps in the way of reducing the amount of technical mistakes that you could do when creating content. After that, at the end of the day, Make something that somebody wants to watch. And if you enjoy making it and you have the means to make it with very little, if no barriers of entry, keep making it. And then somebody's going to enjoy it. 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Those are low numbers when you compare it to the top creators of YouTube. But you entertained hundreds to thousands of people. And that's awesome. You know, like some streamers have like 100 to 200 and like 1,000 people in their live chat on a stream. That's cool. Like, congratulations. And, you know, our numbers are low, but I'm able to talk to you guys one-on-one on this, and that's awesome. All of you are across the world somewhere else. That's cool. That's really cool. And you all came here to chat with me and see me play with popsicle sticks on a Saturday. It's kind of really cool. Weird stains going on. And it again. So the reason why I'm still sanding it is in the mindset of whoever owns this floor, right? Oh, it's stained. I kind of want to clean it up and make sure it looks good. You're not going to be able to get rid of that stain, but you're going to try. Got us. So interesting looking. I don't want to stand up some of the vignetting now. Too perfect of a vignette. Vignettes definitely still there. Clean this up. Be a little bit right there. This is... Right now I'm in the process of making sure it looks worn and used, but at the same time, not too shaped, not too handcrafted, a little bit more organic. Percentage does Patreon take? Patreon takes 5 to 10%, something like that. Super low. Yeah, it's very low. It's much lower than YouTube.
What kind of tea are you drinking while you go to bed? Let me know before you fall asleep. Wake up! Good night, Kobe. Hope the tea is great. I've been having bed night tea lately. Hard to wake up. Great to fall asleep to. Yeah, this is looking so wild. Let me get the other ones. This is my first one. My second. This is my third. This is so, like, artistically different. It's keep getting darker and more dynamic in color and shape. What have we been drinking? Yeah, so we've been doing bedtime caffeine free. I destroyed this.
You did. No, the ingredient.
Right here. Ah.
It's that one that's knocking me out.
So this knocks me out every night. And at only 20 milligrams. Knocked me out. I have the most vivid dreams. I'm gonna have to go back and, like, add more to these to match this. Alan, can you just, like, look at the difference between these two, this evolution?
They're very different. This is gonna look fantastic on my bookstick. I like the circular one shape-wise.
Oh, yeah.
It's very aged.
This looks absolutely beautiful. I gotta make these match this a little bit more.
That I love my lucid dreams. Have that tea because it puts you in a very deep state of REM. You have to do what more to this?
I have to make these match this more.
These look like our floors.
This does look like our floors. Holy cow.
Good job. It's in your subconscious. Hurry up, I'm hungry. I want to go to Wanderers.
Oh, more burgers. See what you do the most? I blame Kobe as well. Hey, so what time is it? It's almost 2 hours. Yeah, holy cow. This is gnarly. These look like toys, where this looks like art. That's incredible. I gotta buy more paint to make this work more. Yeah, so the idea with the sizes here and the shapes. So I normally play on round terrain because it works with loose, lazy Susans.
Currently, I play on 18-inch circular terrain. I'm going to be testing moving up to 24 inches. So I'll figure that out later. The circle rooms were meant to not necessarily be the key shape, but a circle room is more of like a mage's house. So this would be like a small hut. No matter how big the hut is exterior-wise, use this for a small location. And this would be medium-sized round room. And then I have a square room. I'm going to be making hallways, which, you know, these were kind of early tests of hallways. This is what it used to... This used to look like that. How crazy is that? Yeah, and then I'm going to make maybe... this is kind of the go-to for a room. It's kind of nuts. Make a couple hallways. I'm so impressed with this. I gotta buy more red stain, red wash, and more brown wash though. You could divide rooms with sticks, you know, like, hey, look at that. Or I'm more of a fan of putting pillars down and really shaping a room with pillars. Really, it works super well. The main things to do for a room, things that really sell. A door. Right. It's gonna be hard with the angle, but I'm gonna do my best. We got a door. A window there. And then we have another window right there. This looks really good. Now let me add some pillars. Alright, so we have a set of stairs. Actually, I would put these stairs above that. So right there is stairways down. I haven't painted it yet. Stairs on top of that for the players to find. This, I don't have the battery. Where would I? Well, normally this lights up and it's a good fireplace. Fireplace could be right there. Maybe he keeps some boxes. This side has some bookshelves. Little coat hanger. I'll get the camera closer. Let's put some pillars to help set the room. Big ass room. a little chest right here. Oh, these aren't painted yet, but nice little bear rug. What else do I have randomly on my desk? Fork there. Hero. So there's light coming from right here because it's a fireplace. Get you guys up close. The pillars aren't needed. It's a shaped floor. But the pillars kind of just help your brain see the ceiling. And this is a big enough space where you can put all your party adventurers. And then the bad guy's right there like, ah, I'm a bad guy. That's what bad guys say now. I'm a bad guy. Come on. Well, I'm gonna be wrapping it up, so don't worry. That 2-hour mark, and I'm a bit hungry. You guys are like Pokemon. Bad guy, bad guy, guy. Yeah, this turned out really great, guys. Super happy. Next stream, Tuesday. Let's put magnets on this. Let's get a magnetic base so these windows can snap into place. Door can snap in. Players can move. Can't really see. These players can move place to place. Super stoked. Well, that was an awesome experience. I'm really happy with what came out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you and hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat now. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I will plan to see you on Tuesday. Bye.
Every night I see
Hey, wait, last second. I found the battery. Found the battery for my fireplace. I want to show it. Huzzah! Fireplace. Turn off this light. There we go. Ooh. Lighting. All right. Have a great one, everybody.